Every day, thousands of New Zealanders take to the roads. Most opt for the comfortable option with air conditioning and an enclosed interior to make their travels in, a car, but others such as myself prefer to make their commute on a much simpler machine, a motorcycle. Riding a motorcycle is very different from any other vehicle. You are essentially part of the machine when you are riding it, in the sense that it acts as an extension to your human self. One of the reasons for this is because having only two wheels allows it to lean over in corners, and that drastically changes the way it handles on the road. Riding a motorcycle is quite a risky endeavour. First, consider the lack of safety features that a motorcycle has compared to a car, such as airbags and an enclosed interior. Then consider that once you have crashed, the only thing between you and the road is what you happen to be wearing at the time. Before you head out on the road, it is important to wear all the proper motorcycle protective gear. In New Zealand, as a motorcyclist, you are legally required to wear a helmet. As well as this, you should also wear gloves. This is often the first point of impact when you hit the road. After that, a good riding jacket, boots, and pants will be a good way to improve your chances if you go down. Always wear your gear. A common phrase is dress for the slide, not for the ride. A lot of people ride a motorcycle primarily for recreational purposes, which most definitely contributes to the shocking statistics regarding motorcycle safety. In fact, you're actually 21 times more likely to be killed in a road accident riding a motorcycle than a car for the same distance travelled. I interviewed a motorcyclist, Ben Spark, asking him why he chooses to ride a motorcycle given the risks involved.
Do you wear gear yourself? So like gloves, jacket, pants, boots, like how much of it do you wear? Do you think it's important?
Oh, I think it's definitely important. I do wear gloves, jacket, pants, boots. Not pants. I don't wear pants.
No pants.
Yeah, I should wear pants because if I come off the road, but I think every rider should wear gear, whether you're on a moped or.
It's just not worth it.
It should be compulsory.
It's not worth the risk.
Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not.
Have you ever had any near misses or scares while you've been riding?
Absolutely. A couple of times I've come off the road and I've had cars pull out in front of me.
Why do you choose to ride a motorcycle given the risks involved?
I partially chose to ride a motorbike because I'm younger, so therefore it eliminated the learner period.
Like the 6 months
you have on your
difference.
Car learners, exactly.
Yeah.
So it meant I could pretty much be mobile sooner, given the risks. I just kind of, as long as you're wearing safety gear.
Why did you choose to ride a motorcycle?
Cheap on petrol, and I find it a bit of a thrill also.
Riding a motorcycle gives a strong feeling of like freedom. Do you think this factor gives the rider an urge to ride dangerously or faster?
Absolutely. I think producers of motorcycles purposely make them with high performance than for road use for that exact reason. I think, me personally, you always kind of push yourself on motorbikes to within your limit, I suppose. But if you're riding too dangerously, maybe take it to the track, because you're risking your life and potentially the lives of others on the road.
Yeah.
The statement that Ben made that got my attention the most was referring to the recreational use of motorcycles on the public roads. He said, if you are riding too dangerously and aggressively, maybe take it to the track, as you are risking your life and potentially the lives of others on the road. So what Ben means is that instead of riding aggressively and dangerously on public roads, you do that instead at a purpose-built racetrack. This is safer because you are not endangering other people on public roads. As well as this, for your own safety, tracks are a lot safer. First of all, you don't have any oncoming traffic to worry about, and a safer environment if you fall off. For example, there won't be any power poles or trees to crash into if you wipe out. I think that given all of the factors discussed in this documentary, if you're not speeding, if you're wearing all of your gear, if you always ride to the conditions and your ability, and you're not affected by drugs and alcohol, then pretty much the only thing that could cause you to crash is someone else's mistake. This is why it is always important to be visible and to ride defensively. This means to always be anticipating the worst, to always anticipate that car will pull out on you at the intersection. If you do this, then the odds are definitely more in your favour, and I think that regardless of all of the inherent risks of riding a motorcycle, it is definitely worth it in the end.